what an entanglement's web we weave when we first practice to deceive.
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement, an entanglement.
an entanglement with August. I got into an entanglement with August.
An entanglement.
With August, with August, with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August,
An entanglement.
with August, with August,
August.
entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement with August, an entanglement, an entanglement, an entanglement with August.
Hello, fly girls and fly guys. Welcome to the ButHerFly Boudoir. I am Madame ButHerFly, and this is Talk That Talk, where we talk about what's going on social media. Baby! Listen, let's get into it. So, Jada Pinkett Smith finally called herself to the red table to talk, and she brought along husband Will Smith. Now, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I have never watched not one episode of Red Table Talk. I don't know what they talk about on there. I just know it consists of Jada, her mom, and Willow. I don't know if it's celebrity based, they bring on celebrities as guests, or they talk about social media, things that are going on in the world, their personal lives. I don't know what they talk about on Red Table Talk, but I know for sure I tuned into this episode. Jada and Will start out talking how they met August and how it all began. Okay, so, and let me say this, I think the way they formatted this setting, I think was very smart of them, having it just them two, because had it been a third party, like an actual interviewer, they would have really gotten into some things, okay? Because Will and Jada, they did a good job, but they gave us just enough, but not too much. Now, had an interviewer been in there asking some questions, baby, we would have got, you know, deep. But nonetheless, they gave us some tea and they cleared up some things. So Jada, I think she was kind of dancing around the subject just a little bit, but you know, she finally gets into it. So she said they met August about 4.5 years ago. Okay, and again, this is nothing new. We heard about rumors of this years ago. Okay, so they met him at that time. He was going through some health issues. They brought him into the Smith home to try and help him. They had resources that they were able to give to him. So they initially wanted to help this young man. So Jada was speaking on how August was going through some issues. He was very sick and he was just, you know, very troubled. So Jada wanted to help him, and during the time of her helping him, she got involved in an entanglement. Right. So Will was like, who? You go, what? You go, who? Will was like, just say what it was. It was a relationship. And Jada was like, yeah, a relationship. So, you know what I'm saying? Jada trying to, you know, make it all politically correct, you know. Don't try to fancy it up. Say what it was. You got involved in a relationship, a romantic relationship with August Alsina. It is what it is. So she's saying during this moment of helping him and trying to heal him, feelings got involved. He started falling for her, she started falling for him, and she's saying the reason why she kind of fell for him was because she was unhappy in her life. Her and Will admitted that they were going through a hard time in their marriage and they were going through a separation. And Will said, you go your way, you find what makes you happy. I'm gonna go my way and find what makes me happy. And so that's exactly what Jada did. She found happiness with August Alsina. He was probably making her feel young again and rejuvenating her, making her feel ways that Will probably hadn't made her feel in a long time. She, you know, she was stellar. She went to Jamaica and got her groove back. You know what I'm saying? So she also said that Will never gave August his permission to date Jada. Now that's what August is claiming in his interview with Angela Yee, but both Jada and Will are denying that. They are saying Will never gave him permission. Jada is saying she can see how August may have perceived that because Will and Jada were separated and he probably wanted people to know that he was not a homewrecker. And Jada made that known that August was not a homewrecker. Okay, she said if anybody's given permission to sleep with her, it's her. So, you know, she put it out there that no, Will didn't give him no permission, but, you know, she did what she did on her own free will, and August did not break up their family. They were already separated. So, you know, she cleared that up. Now she's saying that in her attempt to heal August and fix August, she thinks she got her feelings involved because she was trying to fix herself by fixing someone else instead of focusing on fixing herself just by focusing on herself. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to heal herself by healing somebody else. You know, you have to heal yourself by actually healing yourself, dealing with your issues, going to therapy, talking to someone, doing what you have to do to fix what is wrong with you on the inside, or what you are feeling is wrong with you on the inside. So she's saying she never dealt with the issues that she had going on inside of her, and instead turned it over to August Alsina and thought if she helped him deal with what was going on with him, that would make her feel better. And she said it did make her feel good in a sense that she was helping someone feel good and get back to where they needed to be. But in the end, she still wasn't where she needed to be personally because she wasn't dealing with her issues. So that's how she got involved with August, and in that process, he really developed deep feelings for her. And I don't think she was really invested in the way that August was. I mean, I think she started, you know, getting feelings for him, caring for him. She was loving how, you know, he was making her feel, but I don't think she had intentions on leaving Will for him. I don't think she had intentions on being with August for the long haul. Now, Will and Jada both did say they thought that they would never be together again. They thought they were actually gonna head down that divorce road. And then after this happened with Jada in August, Will said he didn't think he'd ever speak to Jada again, you know? So I'm glad that they came forth, said what they needed to say. They didn't put August on you know, complete blast. They did confirm his story. They got a few things straight about the permission thing, but overall, August was telling the truth. Now, what goes on in a marriage is between those two people. Now, it's not really any of our business what goes on in their marriage. Of course, it's not our business. You live your marriage how you want to live your marriage. There's always been rumors of them having an open marriage. I'm not sure if they've actually come out and said they have an open marriage, but what they do is what they do. That's their business. But August Alsina did put it out there to the public, so now, you know, everybody's talking about it. Now, Will and Jada did not have to come forward and say anything. They could have kept it hush-hush, could have kept it private and to themselves. They didn't have to say anything, but they felt like it got to a point where they needed to say something because everybody on social media is talking about it. They're celebrities. They are social media. This is their livelihood, and so they felt like they had to set a few things straight, speak their truth, and that's what they did. But again, it's none of our places to judge, but since it was put out there, of course people are going to have opinions and they're going to want to, you know, speak on it. So it is what it is. The Smiths just have to deal with that people are going to have opinions about it because it was brought to the public. But I have to say, even though they were kind of making light of the situation and kind of laughing through it all, I know Will was hurt. Like, you can see it all over his face. He was hurt. He was embarrassed. He was angry. He didn't want to talk about it no more. And even though something could have happened a while ago or years ago, because they're saying this happened a couple years ago, so now they don't know why August is bringing this back up now. But even though something happened a long time ago and you dealt with it at that time, having to relive it is gonna bring up old feelings again. Just like when these reality shows reunions air, this stuff is filmed, you know, a year ago. So the people on the reality show, they dealt with it already that time. But now it's the reunion time. You gotta relive that, rehash all that up, and it's gonna bring up old feelings. So I think that's what it was in this case. You could see it on Will's face. He did not want to have to relive this, talk about it again, but you know, of course he had to. He was there. He said he came, or he felt like since he came, he's, you know, a supportive wife that's gonna stick by her man's side. He said that's how he felt. But I could see it all over his face. He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't having it. And now the internet has done its job and they have made memes about Will. They used one of my favorite episodes of The Fresh Prince when Will's father came back into his life and then he left, and then at the end of the episode Will was like, "Why you don't want me, man?" And then, you know, Uncle Phil hugged him and all that. I cried in the episode. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that was like freestyle. I think I remember hearing about that years ago, that actually wasn't in the script. Like, Will wasn't really acting, like that was for real. And Uncle Phil grabbing him and all that, like that was like not scripted. Like that was for real. That's what I think I remember hearing about that episode. But people have used that and turned it into a meme of Will's face during this red table. And I mean, I felt it because he was looking like, bitch. That's, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's been rumors out there that Will isn't, you know, Mr. Goody Two Shoes himself. Will has had his own little things, but ain't nothing came to the light about Will's, you know, stuff that he doing on the side. But now Jada, her stuff coming up, they making the Smith family look bad, the Smith image look bad, and Will like, well, goddamn, Jada, you're supposed to be able to keep your stuff under wraps. You working up the money, you know what I'm saying? So they had to come out, you know, PR was like, all right, y'all, we got to get this back under control. We're going to need y'all to go out there, fix it. You know what I'm saying? If they want to have an open marriage, that's what they want to do. Now, Jada did say that going through this healing process with August, she was able to find her happy place again with Will. And at that point, August just cut off all communication. He stopped talking to her. So I'm assuming she may have said something, you know, along the lines to August, look, me and Will are good again. You know, we're gonna have to stop doing what we doing. And August was just like, you know, that's it. I've had enough. I done give you everything that I could give you. And he just cut off all communication. Now, could it be that if August wouldn't have stopped talking to her, do you think they would still be messing around? Like, I don't know. She said she got to a happy place and he just stopped talking to her. But that doesn't necessarily mean that even though she may have found her happy again, that, you know, her and Will, you know, we're gonna reconcile. I don't know, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to say maybe, you know, August stopped talking to her because he, you know, just realized nothing was gonna happen as far as them getting serious and letting the public know, and he was just like, okay, whatever, I'm done. So if he wouldn't have just stopped, because she didn't say she stopped talking, she said he stopped talking to her. So if he wouldn't have stopped, would they still be, you know, doing their thing? I don't know. I don't know, but apparently Will and Jada are in a good place now. Looks like their marriage may be back on track. Who knows? Do y'all think they were just playing it up for the cameras? I don't know. I don't know. Now, Will did say at the end, I'm gonna have to get you back. And Jada was like, oh, I think you got me back. So, you know, that's alluding to maybe Will doing, you know, his own thing. I mean, of course, we've heard the rumors. We've heard the rumors of him and Gabrielle Union doing something when they were filming Bad Boys. I've heard the rumors of him and, who's that actress that played in The Hitch? We heard rumors of that. I don't know. We also heard rumors of Jada and Mark Anthony when she was on Hawthorne. So, you know, they both may have been doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? There was rumors of the open marriage, so they both could have been doing their thing. They had an agreement. You do you, I'm gonna do me, but we don't let that stuff get out. We don't let it get out to the public. And Jada let hers get out to the public. August ratted on that ass. August had to say his truth. It is what it is. People are saying it's very, you know, suspect that he's saying it now when he got an album to promote and this happened years ago. But hey, you know, there's no specific time when someone has to live their truth or speak their truth. You know, you do it when you're ready, and obviously he felt this was the right time. Maybe he was trying to, you know, put a little push behind his album too. Who knows? But what we do know is that it actually happened. They did have a relationship. Now, at the end, Will and Jada did, you know, Bad Marriage for Life. That was kind of cute, but I don't know. They are sticking together. They are not going to get a divorce. Through the good, through the bad, through the ugly, they're going to ride or die. You know what I'm saying? They're going to ride for each other. So it is what it is. They finally came to the red table to talk. They put all these rumors to rest, and there it is. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave a comment down below, please feel free to do so. Let me know if y'all believe Will and Jada. Do you think this was all an act just to clean up their image? What do y'all think? And if you're not a fly girl or a fly guy, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. You guys can also follow me and add me on Instagram and Snapchat at Madame_ButHerFly. All right, guys, until the next time, please remember, stay focused, stay laughing, stay yourself, stay fly.